everybody, thank you so much for being here today. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a super exciting video that I cannot wait to actually do. I'm going to do a makeup look inspired by Team Mystic from Pokemon Go. I never was a Pokemon fan when I was a kid. When it came out, everybody was like playing it. I was just not into it. It didn't even remotely interest me. I was more into Beanie Babies. Pokemon Go came out and I was like, whatever, don't care, gonna live my life as if it doesn't exist, just like I always do. My husband is like big into Pokemon. He has like all the Pokemon games, Ruby and Sapphire or whatever it is. He has like all those and plays those and he still loves it. But I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to download it without him knowing and just kind of like surprise him, because he's always wanted me to kind of try out the things that he's into, and he's never forced me to ever play anything or do anything that I didn't want to do. So I was like, you know, I think I'm just gonna download this and just, you know, test it out a little bit. I told him after I downloaded it, he was like, oh my gosh, this is so exciting. So we started like playing together and I was like, this is really fun. I really like it. I am Team Mystic. I thought I would pay a little bit of homage to the team that I am a part of. Maybe I'll do the other teams. Don't know yet. As you can tell, my face is naked because this is usually how my face looks on the daily. I don't know if you can see, I'm probably sure you can, but I am just breaking out like crazy. Honestly, I just kind of came out of a bit of a depression spell. I mean, I didn't really get this stuff until afterward, but you know what? Who cares? You get a little acne, move on. We all get wrapped up in the fact that our skin looks good or if it doesn't look good. And a lot of times people will just be like, oh, why can't my face be normal? Honey, this is normal. If your face has never broken out due to acne, first of all, you are blessed beyond measure. But on top of that, it's just like, who hasn't broken out before? It happens, especially when I get lazy and decide to go to bed without washing my makeup off, because that's just the kind of person I am. So today I will be using the new Morphe 35S palette. It was on sale, so I was like, okay. I'm sure you guys have heard everything about Morphe shadows and how amazing they are. This is the Morphe 35S palette. Honestly, it's such a huge mixture of colors, and like there's no theme for this palette. It's just blah, just a bunch of random colors, and that's really what made me want to get it, because honestly I am a neutral palette kind of person. I have been looking at these blues here and I was thinking these would be great if I did a Team Mystic look, and guess what? That's what I'm gonna do today. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Let's go ahead and get started. So today I'm going to start off with my Urban Decay Primer Potion. I love this stuff. It is amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and coat my eyeballs, both of them, not just one. We are going to coat the whole eyelid all the way up to the brow. I'm going to go in with my Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush. And going into the Morphe palette, I am going to use this color right here at the very top right corner. None of these have names, it's just certain shades. This is a very muted, honestly, it has like a very slight shimmer to it. I'm just going to set the primer. Some of these brushes, I don't have the name of them. I've had them for years and I just can't part with them. I'm going to go in with this brush right here, and I'm going to go in with this blue shade. Yeah, this is a matte blue shade, and I'm going to start smoking out the crease. I'm just going to pat that on the tip of the brush. I don't know if you can see that. Very pigmented shadows, so you'll probably get a lot of fallout. Now, if you're like me and you have hooded eyes, the trick to working with hooded eyes is to work your shadow with your eyes open. So I'm going to keep my eye open. And we're gonna start right above the fold of where my actual crease is. I feel like I'm taking things really old school, like back in like 6th grade when I was like always playing in blue shadow. Didn't everybody have that stage, except now all the girls are like contouring, and it's just like, you're 10 years old, why are you contouring? Now we're going in with a light hand because you don't want to just apply a whole bunch at once, because you slowly want to build it up. You don't want to have to try to get rid of anything. It's so much easier to build shadow up than it is to take it away. So remember to be light-handed with this. Now we're going to kind of flick it up a little bit. Wherever you first place your brush after that is where you're going to get the most pigment. So don't dip it in your shadow and then start up here where you're going to be blending things out, because then it's going to be a big patchy mess. So you're going to want to start probably the closest to your crease to really start off with that pigment. I'm going to take that same crease brush that I used to apply the first shade, and I'm going to use that to blend out and soften the edges of that blue. They're pretty soft already, but I always like to go in and make sure, because there's nothing cute about unblended eyeshadow. So far, as you can tell, I have gotten the shadow on my, right above my crease done. And my lids are pretty much clean. Going in now with a flat shadow brush, and I'm gonna go in with the shadow right next to it, and I'm gonna go in with a little MAC Fix Plus. We're just gonna pack this on the lid. Beautiful. I'm gonna wing that up like so. And don't worry if it doesn't look very good right now. I'm going to go in with a different brush and really sharpen up those edges. Now I'm going in with a more precise brush. I am using this brush. It's an accent brush. It's from the Real Techniques line. I'm gonna go in and really just I'm not gonna worry so much about the edge right here because of two reasons. Number one, I feel like going in with a little bit of liquid liner, so I'm going to do that. And also, any mistakes that you make on the edge here, we can always clean that up. Going in with a Q-tip and my Lancome eye makeup remover, my favorite. We're just gonna open that a little bit. And do the same thing on the other side. To spice things up a little bit, actually, I've decided I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Liner, which is beautiful. This is in the shade Amp. Let's go ahead and just coat this. I'm not going to put that on the black liner. I want that to stand out as its own. I love these liners. Oh man, they have a gold one. I would really love the gold one. Maybe I should get on that. Y'all, look at that. Woo! So you have the difference between the glitter liner and without. You could do either or. This is just a fun way to make it just a little bit more glamazing. What? I'm gonna go with Benefit's Roller Lash and just give a thin, even coat on my lashes. These are the Ardell Demi Wispy lashes. Whew. I'm gonna go in with my favorite primer using the Smashbox Pore Minimizing Photo Finish. And we're just gonna apply this to the areas that I need it most, which is like the T-zone area, my nose, chin, especially right in here. This is where everybody really gets primers that gets pores the most. Now that I've got my primer on, I'm going to go in with my Maybelline today. This one's just been the real MVP for me lately. Going in with my Morphe E54. This is my trusty foundation brush. I'm just going to pat this foundation, and I really just stipple the problem areas that I have the most, which is really a lot of times in my T-zone and sometimes my jawline, because like right now I'm breaking out. I will just pat those in because the foundation, and I just let the brush do the work for me. I'm gonna go in and pat away my problems. I'll probably just fast forward this. Nobody wants to see me apply my foundation. Unless you do, you sicko. Just kidding. Now I'm going to go in and do my brows. Going in with the brows, I'm going to go with my full exposure palette, as you all know. Now that that's done, we're going to go through and go in with my MAC Studio Finish Concealer in NW20. And this is just my Coastal Scents brow brush. If you guys want to see me do an in-depth tutorial on my eyebrows, I already have one. I will link that down below so you can check it out because it's pretty much the exact same thing. It'll probably be the exact same thing for a while. So I will continue to link that down if you guys want to check it out. Probably one of my favorite parts because it makes me look the absolute best. I'm going in with Becca's Under Eye Brightening Corrector, and I'm going to go in with my Morphe E14 brush. So I'm going to go in and change the look up by concealing these bags and dark under eye circles. Look at the difference. It makes a good difference. Going in with my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in 15 Fair and my Dampen Beauty Blender, I'm going to go in and conceal these really, really well. Drugstore concealers. This stuff's amazing. Alright, now that I'm pretty much completely covered in concealer, I'm gonna go in with my Dampen Beauty Blender and blend. And of course, everybody knows, going in with my Laura Mercier Loose Translucent Setting Powder. I'm going to go in first with my Real Techniques powder brush, and I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me. This is their pressed powder in the shade 120 Classic Ivory, and I'm just going to use this powder to set the outer rim of my face. And I'm going to go in with my Morphe E56 brush, and this will be used just to swipe away all that baking powder. I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal Telescopic Liner, and I think I'm going to do something a little different. So going ahead and going with the Marc Jacobs Gel Liner in Black Core, I'm going to tightline. Whoa. Going in with the accent brush from the Real Techniques. So far I'm just going to use what I already have on the brush. I'm not going to add any additional product at first. I think I might add some glitter to the bottom. What do you think? You know what? I'm gonna do it because when in doubt, glitter it out. But I'm just gonna add it where the blue is. To finish off the eyes, I'm gonna go back in with the roller lash from Benefit. And I'm going to coat the bottom of the lashes. I'm going to set my brows using the Elizabeth Mott Queen of the Fill Brow Gel, because I forgot to do that. I always forget to do that. So I'm going to go in and contour using my Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is my contour kit shade in Fawn. It's in my Z palette, and I'm using my e.l.f. small tapered brush, which is my favorite contour brush. Now that I've got some contour going on, I'm going to go in with a little bit of blush. I'm gonna go in with my Becca. You know, I still think I'm gonna go in with Rose Spritz. It's just my favorite, guys. It just is. And obviously, we're going in for the full shebang. And I'm gonna go in and highlight. I'm going to use my favorite. This is the MAC Soft and Gentle. I think I'm gonna go in for a much softer and gentler looking lip because there's so much going on. I'm just gonna go in with a very light balm on the lips. So this is one of my favorites. I actually wore this on my wedding day. This is L'Oreal's Tender Mauve in 518. This is just from their Color Riche Balm collection. Nice and subtle. And of course I need to set everything. I'm gonna go in with the Makeup Forever setting spray, the Mist and Fix, because this needs to stay. That's it. That's all I have for you guys today. I really hope that you guys enjoyed the tutorial. It's a little bit different than what I've done before, but I'm really excited to do something a little different and play with some colors. I really hope that you like it. I had a lot of fun doing it. So if you guys really like this, please comment down below and let me know what you thought. If you guys have any more requests, please comment that down below as well. And if you can, please like this video and share it on your social media. I guess that's it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye! I'm slouching. And gonna go down the nose a little bit. Even things out. My nose looks red. Way too much contour. That's better. Whew. Guys, stop me if I ever do that again. But yeah, this is the very subtle, everyday glam look that you can wear. You guys can wear this around the office if you want.